I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. And it's going to be Minnesota off the tip. Down low. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Yep, that one goes.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Steps back. Randall can't hit. Right side, Mitchell. Here's Tyson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And after that surprising Karl-Anthony Towns trade, it took time for Minnesota to gel.
Yeah, last season some inconsistency, but they seem to find a groove down the stretch, capping it off with a deep run.
Now here's DiVincenzo. The shot no good. And stolen by Edwards. From behind the arc. Minnesota again missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Count it. Good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, to the wing, right side. Pass to Gobert. Here's Randall. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And then Harden with the jam.
It's incredible. Harden's ability to read the floor and find the weakness.
Oh, rejected by Allen. Pass to Tyson. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. 4-3. Oh, good D by Edwards.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe.
Wow. Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Harden, good.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And they take the lead. Edwards has got 5 points.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
Three-pointer, Harden. No, he's made 3, missed 2 now. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And Harden with the slam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Now here's Mitchell. He's scoreless. Clock at 6. Pass to Tyson. And they get it back. Outside Mitchell. Over Gobert. It's blocked by Gobert. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
Yeah, inside, Gobert can be a true monster, using his size and reach very effectively.
And so now a timeout called by Kiniak. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Cavaliers trail by 3. Ellis on the wing. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Edwards looking for an opening. Just 5 to shoot. The Cavaliers pull it in. McDaniels with a steal. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reed.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
And here comes Cleveland. It's a 3-point game. Left side Mitchell. Pass to Nance. And stolen by Edwards. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Guys?
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Stan, Rudy Gobert. He can be a double-double machine, but his real importance is on the defensive end.
Yeah. He's been named Defensive Player of the Year 4 times, which is tied for the most in NBA history, BA. And he's been the anchor of multiple top-ranked defenses throughout his career.
Now here's Mitchell. Yet to see a basket. And another miss by Cleveland.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass on the layup.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
The shake. Edwards. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage. It makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Ellis. Good work defensively by Randall. Picked by Gobert. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
Up top, Allen. Pass to Tomlin. Shot clock at 5. Back to Allen. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Timberwolves ball.
And Minnesota with possession here. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Pass to Randall. Three-pointer. The rebound by Allen. And here are the Cavaliers now. Three-pointer, Harden. Merrill, right side. Now here's Allen. Outside Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Harden's shot is good.
He saw he had an opening, and Harden took it.
And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Highland. Oh, they pick off the pass. Harden into the lane. And then Harden with the jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Ayo Dosunmu picks one up.
Team foul.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Stolen by Reed. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Superior strength on display. Randall just refusing to let the defense slow him down there.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Cleveland?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Please welcome to the court, the foul.
Here's Highland. No points yet. And he buries his first look. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Allen. Out to Schroeder. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll He'll take 2 free throws.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Line for your Cavaliers.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Schroeder. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Here's Edwards. Offensive board to the paint. Second chance shot, and he hits the jump shot.
Assisted by
And 11 points for Anthony Edwards.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Pass to Tyson. Now Merrill. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Highland. And Minnesota with possession here. Back to Edwards. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And that was just fantastic balance from Allen right there. Taking the contact well and just fighting through it all.
And Cleveland making a change here. When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
The rebound by Allen.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
The kick out to Edwards. For 3, Randall. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Randall's got 9.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Edwards with it. Picked up by Allen.
Well, just look at that power. Edwards is unbelievable.
Right side, Schroeder. Over Highland. Schroeder can't get it to go. The Timberwolves lead by 3. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Edwards with it. Pass to Randall. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Anthony Edwards.
And that's 11 points for Julius Randall.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Ellis' shot is off. And Minnesota has possession. 5-point lead, biggest of the game.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Pass to Wade. Outside Mitchell. To stop the run. Minnesota with a rebound. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Free throw no good for McDaniels. Everyone talks about Jaden McDaniels' defense, and for good reason, Stan.
Well, B.A., one way to get a lot of playing time is to be the best at something. McDaniels is a total lockdown defender on the wing. He can guard anybody.
And Minnesota with possession here. They lead by 7. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Brian, back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Here's Ellis. There's the drive. McDaniels with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Here's Edwards. Oh, can't convert the two-handed jam. Cavaliers trail by 4. The three from Mitchell. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Rudy Gobert.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Mitchell fighting for it inside.
Well, I guess the simple layup wasn't enough. He had to add some flair to it.
Edwards is doubled. Has to Reed. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Left side, Edwards. Outside, McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards, no good.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Here's Ellis. The kick out to Nance. Outside, Mitchell. Here's the three. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
It's stolen by Ellis. And that misses. That would have put him up. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's rebounded by Wade.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Harden. Now off the inbound. No good on the layup. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
It's simple. Turnovers mean you lose shot opportunities, and your opponent can get easy hoops.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McDaniels.
And that's a foolish pass. Plain and simple.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
36.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. The Cavs trailing. And here's Merrill. Harden surveying the D. Back to Merrill. 5 on the clock. And Harden with the slam.
And you can see Harden is feeling it, which is why he's being so aggressive on offense.
Here's DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Edwards, so good inside. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Now Edwards. He's got 21. Good work defensively by Mitchell. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Randall with a steal. Edwards for three. Kept alive. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game, his three-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in threes attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of threes will open things up for him.
Inside. Here's Tyson. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask for.
Here's Edwards. Edwards. And he drew the blocking foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Merrill.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Up top, Schroeder. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And Minnesota making a change here.
Anthony Edwards. Dante DiVincenzo.
The Timberwolves lead by 5. Outside for Randall. Launches it. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Edwards, that's good.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
Who's watching here?
Harden from outside. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And he's good on the first of 3. That one misses. And he nails the third. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Here's Harden. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. And here's Minnesota now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. The Timberwolves lead by 12. Pass to Edwards. And the bucket is good. Edwards got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Outside Schroeder. DiVincenzo with a steal. And here's Edwards outside. Counted from distance.
3 points.
Edwards has got 34. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Minnesota?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Cleveland again missing.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket.
Fires the three. The rebound by Allen. Cavaliers trail by 19. Here's Schroeder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Schroeder's got 6.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And it's 36 points for Anthony Edwards. Pass to Merrill. And out of bounds.